Good day, fellas. I hope you're ready for your daily dose of skill, and today we are going to be talking about the 274A. Beautiful, magnificent mother trucker medium with quite a bit of the armor and quite a bit of the DPM, and look at this penetration with the gold ammunition or premium ammunition, however you would call this, 289. That's absolutely ridiculous. And the main reason why we are talking about this, because folks who were farming the drops like crazy mother truckers, they could get enough points pretty much this week in order to get one of the top tier tanks, so tier 8 premiums, and I can promise you that this is significantly better than this, although you will get a Strava 81 video on the extra channel as well. And if you are not aware of that, yes, we have an extra channel from where we are live streaming and in the same time releasing content once in a while. Anyways, let's go into the game with this mother trucker, and plus on top of that, let's see the armor of the object, because it is quite well armored overall. You can kind of bait enemies while side scrapping if you are doing something this nature, but overall playing hold down is the proper way to do the things, and you can try to bait enemies by peeking frontally as well. But overall, it is more created for bullying lower tier tanks. Hopefully that makes sense. Hold down is the proper way to do the things. And if you are meeting someone with a great penetration, you can kind of get penetrated into the turret. But once again, this goes only for very, very powerful tanks overall, right? That being said, the selling point of this vehicle is DPM. It's not the armor, it's not the gun depression, it's not anything else. It is a bloody DPM. Pure madness, 7 seconds reload time, 320 alpha damage, and you're slapping the living crap out of the enemy forces compared to quite some other medium tanks, right? Now, since the gun handling is not really accurate of this tank, what you need to keep in mind, that where the aggression goes, you need to be able to play aggressively with this mother trucking tank, right? So please keep this in mind. Aggression is must. Now, for the mobility, where the mobility goes of this vehicle, mobility is not the finest. I can guarantee you that for a medium tank standards, mobility feels kind of lackluster, but nevertheless, you can relocate like a fast heavy tank, if you will, right? But once again, I really hope and I really believe that we are going to make ourselves the situation from where we are able to just simply start slaughtering enemies whenever we are flanking them, tracking them, and just slapping the living crap out of them, right? And by the way, the tank is overall rated 3.5 stars, and I think this is where this tank belongs. I don't really think it is a 4-star tank, although I don't think it is a 3-star tank either. So it's all right. It is definitely all right, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, let's see how we could get involved into all of this and how we could get some more use. I would love to build the position from where I could just simply start slapping them whenever they are overpeaking. But this is going to be significantly more complicated thing to do. I am just simply checking it out. Do I have a good enough angle to go for this? And now, in the same time, I could potentially try to make a bit of pressure for this TS5, maybe track him twice or something, but for now it doesn't feel like I am able to do that, you know? It doesn't feel like I am able to do that, and that is okay. Easy peasy lemon squeezy, fellas. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Okay. Patience. I really want to slap this Viper. Oh man, I have a need to go super aggressively over there. It is not a good need, but we need to do what we need to do. We need to do what we need to do. Listen, the gun depression is not really anything special, so please keep this in mind as well. Okay, I see. I would love to see this Viper trying to make pressure. That would be very, very nice. This is... I am kind of sitting at the stalemate situation at this point in time. Just because this is very, very hilly terrain and everything. But you know what? We are going to do the things a bit differently. We are going to do the things a bit differently over there, okay? So what we are doing, we are going for the MX-65T. It's okay. I will take big one. That's fine. Let's say hello for MX-65T. After that, we are going to start beating the living crap out of the Swiper butt. Swiper doesn't realize that yet, and that seems like his issue. He's tracked, he's dead. Nice, nice, nice. We have done the things properly. And now we are going to humble the T-34 with our DPM. Now we should humble T-34 with our DPM very, very, very well. It's okay, the gun handling is quite a journey on its own. I told you this before. We are tracking him, it's okay. He used the repairs and he is dead. Very, very, very bad. Very bad start into this game, not gonna lie. Not feeling super happy about that, but that's what we have. It's okay. We don't need to worry about this. And to be fair with you, I haven't played with this vehicle in quite some time, so I can't act surprised or something. Very hardcore shot from the big distance. That's okay. We slap at him for 400, which is good and very much appreciated. And now we are going for a base defense. We will try to fix this battle, and we will try to figure out how to play the game properly as well, right? So we got this. We just need to take it easy, and we are going to be okay. We are going to be okay, folks. One thing what this tank is definitely lacking on is the amount of the hit points. Since this tank has a play style of kind of a super heavy tank, or maybe not super heavy tank, but a heavy vehicle overall, since you need to go into the heavy flank, it can be very, very, very difficult to play with this amount of the hit points. And you don't really want to use the hardening either on this vehicle, just because I would say it's not the greatest choice. You know what I mean? I feel like it is not a greatest choice just because how annoying your gun handling can be. But if we are talking about the mix of the things, what could work extremely, extremely well, at least in my opinion, right? I would say... Oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Probably he won't shit himself, will he? No, he didn't. We made him to kaku his pants. Nice. Is combination like experimental turbo, rammer and stabilizer. This could be very, very, very strong. So the tank is making, you are just simply having a better mobility, because you can see that this mother trucker is lacking in the mobility department as well, which is fair play. We cannot do absolutely anything about it, and we are fine. Now we have Su Sniper Schnitzel. If he is not going to get involved, he is going to die. So all we are doing here, we are just simply relaxing, taking it easy, and eliminating him from this. I can be your waifu. I thank you. What a beautiful, magnificent mother trucker. I do not know, would we agree with that, or would we say okay, but fair play. Thank you. Beautiful name as well. Very beautiful name. Okay, what do we want to do now? We want to just simply make pressure like this. We need to work for our damage in this type of situation, but I feel like I misplayed the game myself, at least in my opinion. You can get a heart attack all the bloody time whenever you are making a YouTube video and whenever you are getting a random subscription out of nowhere. Man, this is scary. This is straight up scary stuff, I can tell you that much. Meanwhile, what we see over there, we see that S1 is sitting right here next to the red line, so we will try to blind fire the living crap out of him. I just simply feel like this is the best choice for us in this type of situation, right? So relax, take it easy, and let's go for a blind shots. Let's go for a blind shots. Okay, very, very nice. Very cheeky angle, to be fair with you. And once again, since this tank is not so much of the sniper schnitzel, it is going to be a challenge for us to hit him, but it's okay. Pay attention, gun handling is actually pretty annoying. Pretty annoying, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, where the gun handling goes. At this point in time, I think I have only one solution, and this is blind shooting over there, okay? Good, good, good. Zwilling managed to eliminate him from the game. That's excellent. Too bad that we missed very, very good shot just like so, but we are okay. We are definitely reloading faster than this gentleman does. We are slapping him for 300 in the face. That is okay. And yes, I understand he can easily high roll the shot here, but I am not too upset about this, and I'm not too concerned, because I think that we have an ability to pretty much keep farming him. Luckily, he low rolled, which is very much appreciated. Now we are just simply going for that. Susu is thinking that he is sitting very, very safe, and indeed he was until he wasn't. Beautiful. So you see, very important thing is not to give up even when the things are not going in your favor, and in the same time, instead of saying the game is brutal, we started everything in the bad way and whatnot, we just simply took our nuts in the hand. We did everything properly what we needed to do, and we finished it off with 7 kills and over 3,000 damage, which is fine. And this game highlighted the weaknesses of this vehicle pretty well, in my opinion. That being said, it highlighted the weakness of the gun handling. Gun handling is brutal. It highlighted the speed, and it highlighted the armor quite a bit. If you are using armor properly, it is not so simple to penetrate you, and we have 1.9 thousand damage. Either way, beautiful. We have a solid ace, which I'm very, very happy about. Thank you very much. Bunch of medals. We are first by experience. We are first by the damage. 3.7 thousand damage is great. And we got ourselves 174,000 profits as well, which is very much appreciated. And we are doing pretty well with it. Good, let's keep it up. Okay, would you look at that? Prokhorovka standard battle. So everything is looking pretty all right. Apart that we are playing against the tier 10s, and we are playing with not so sniper schnitzel of the vehicle. Other than that, everything looks great and everything looks amazing, right? Okay, what is the goal, what is the plan, and what is the hope for us? How we could get some more use of all of this? So the first things first, I would say, our goal is to beat the living crap out of one gentleman who will peek like this. Yes, I am just simply to peek very heavily and to slap whatever, can opener or whoever else is playing right here. If it is possible. Can opener, I missed the shot, that's to be expected. Now, once again, please pay attention into the speed of this vehicle. It is slow to go backwards, so experimental turbo is definitely one of those choices that you could make. And that's how I lost 1/3 of the hit points, and Arta still can slap me. Keep this in mind. That was unfortunate, fellas. That was unfortunate, to say the least. And now I am truly thinking that we nailed the rating of this vehicle, giving 3.5 stars. It's not bad tank by any shape or any form, but in the same time, I cannot say that suddenly this tank is absolutely amazing and the best vehicle I have ever played with. No, I think 3.5 score is very, very decent. And in certain situations, I know that for a fact I was even ditching the rammer to make the gun handling kind of better. So that is a solution as well if all you care about is gun handling, right? Keep this in mind. Keep this in mind, boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen. Good, we are going for a couple of the blind shots there and there. Good, very, very, very good. So, what is that round number? What is the other thing that we could do instead of going for a blind shots non-stop? I think the best way how we could play this battle would be to try to support our folks playing here, but honestly they have support from the Super Conqueror and Zwilling. I changed my mind, I am returning back. Look at our mouse. Our mouse doesn't give a crap. He is committed, and he is saying, mother truckers, I am going to go in front like I never pushed before. At least this is how it feels like to me. So that being said, I kind of want to be ready to support him. I just got spotted here, doesn't really change absolutely anything. We could see that two mother truckers tried to slap me over there. That is okay. That could mean that they are sitting right about this area. So we are going for a blind shot just like this, and I think both of the Udes are sitting in the same position right there. Okay, we can see the Udes in the open field. How are you doing? Beautiful shot. We are making sure that we are going to aim properly right there. That's for sure. Good, another blind shot. I am just trying to get as much use as I physically and possibly can. Now, once again, I am very, very, very well aware of two Artas, but I have a feeling that Artas are way more busy raining on the guys over there instead of prioritizing me as their number one choice, which I dearly appreciate, and that is a situation whenever you are playing with a bottom tier tank in the game. Sometimes, you know, you are getting a benefit of the doubt just being stupid, right? And I appreciate that. Very, very nice. Very nice. And you are not so dangerous tank to begin with, you know, so that's why. We are going for another blind shot just like so. Very good. And until Arta started raining on me, I feel quite safe. I see that Patriot. I see him. But we are getting the assisting damage from all of this. And once again, our goal is just to try to do our best and to make sure that we are going to punish those sniper schnitzels. Now, what is very important is that you kind of want to have APCR ammunition on this tank as well in order to get maximum use and whatnot. I think that is very important thing to say. Meanwhile, we have the Waffelcock that is sitting over there. Good, let's try to punish him. Too bad that we did not manage to penetrate him, but once again, we are okay. Our mouse is pushing in front as much as he physically and possibly can, and we should be able to get another beautiful shot for this Waffle right about here. You never know, are we hitting those or not. And now we are relocating. Our team is losing the game dearly. That's unfortunate. I get it. I understand it. The situation just changed drastically, right? Once again, I would love to say that we would have the best team out there that would be able to slap literally 100% of the tanks, but you can see it's not the case. So we need to stay a bit more humble and we need to play a game a bit differently, right? And now this is the position from where we are going to get gazillion of the spotting damage. Whenever the prototype will start peaking, T69, Schmutz, AMX 5100, we should be kind of alright and we should be okay. And yes, I know it looks like skill, you have made 600 damage only, blah blah blah, and you are talking about this tank nicely. I understand the bonuses of this tank and I understand the negatives of this vehicle, right? I am not promoting this tank as a best tank in the world of tanks. No, no, no. This is not the point. The point being is from the choices that you have from the drops, this vehicle is probably the most solid choice, at least from what I have seen so far, and I think it has a potential as a vehicle. Meanwhile, while we are sitting in the bush, let me see comparison stats. 274 compared against the T44-100, where the DPM goes, and the DPM of T44-100 is definitely better than this vehicle is. Although 2,100 DPM raw is not bad by any shape or any form, and I would never say that it is the worst experience that I have ever experienced, right? This is definitely not the situation. Meanwhile, we are getting plenty of the assisting damage over there, and this is exactly what we are looking for. Our team will definitely punish the Schmutz, our team will definitely punish the BZT, and this is what we want to see. There is no need for us to kaku our pants and just to go in front like crazy mother truckers. There is no need for that. We need to be smart, not stupid. That's what we need to do, right? And this is what we are doing. We are relaxing, we are taking it easy, and in this situation, the most profitable way to play the game is to sit in the bush. That's okay. Some people can obviously equip this tank with a spotting setup and whatnot, although I don't really think that spotting setup is the correct one to play with, because the tank's selling point is more likely doing damage than spotting. But in maps like this, obviously you can go for the spotting setup for obvious reasons, right? You can spot with everything in this game, to be completely honest with you. Doesn't matter. Are we talking about the path on the prank, or are we talking about object, or are we talking about whatever else from the light tanks or medium tanks? If you can use CVS, you can spot. Congratulations. Whew. So far, everything is looking okay, and we cannot complain about this. We are feeling very, very, very fine. I don't really want to get spotted for now. And the main reason why so, because this Conqueror eventually will die. Oh well, he is dead. And then we are going to start getting the most of the use over there, because the T-69 will try to make some pressure here. And whenever he will start making some pressure, this is where we are going to be shining, and this is where we are going to be able to slap the living crap out of them, you know? That's what we need. That is what we need. Good. Good. Enemy motion drowned. So that means our team is actually winning. That is very good. We are still waiting patiently. I want to make some pressure. And as a matter of fact, I am making pressure. Up. Good. That was the shot that we needed. Now we are going to make pressure like so. Now I know that it may look weird. Why would I do that? But I feel like this is the correct way for us to do the things. And now we are spotting the BZT. This is exactly what we are looking for, and this is exactly what we need. Now BZT will question his life choices. He won't feel very good, and this is what we need to do. I know he can one-shot me, but in the same time, I am not really willing to be one-shotted. He just fired. That is absolutely glorious. Very, very nice. And now we are going for this T-69. T-69 is considering his life choices. Good for him. He's shooting hits, but like I said before, it's not so simple to penetrate me. And now we eliminated them from the game. We should have, as a bare minimum, 2 blind shots, which is okay. And now we are just simply going for enemy clickers. One clicker is sitting right there. Other clicker is probably sitting somewhere over there, and we are feeling okay. I think we are getting awarded by our win hand. He is super excited and super happy that we helped him to eliminate the T-69, so I think he awarded us with a love. And now all we need to do for a full happiness is to get this pixel shot, because why the heck not, you know? So all my talk about this tank not being accurate would be useless. Okay, good. That was a good game. Even though damage-wise it may not look like that was the best performance by any shape or any form, but in reality I think we did as much as we physically and possibly could by being a bottom tier stinker in this type of situation. We took a very good position to get assisting damage. We did a lot of damage as well, or as much as we physically and possibly could with the blind shots and by shooting enemies. I think we have made a pressure in the end of the game at the perfect time. I just simply can't complain about it, honestly. I think we did well. So looking into the score, we have 1.9 thousand damage, 1991. I like this number. And we got 4.1 thousand assisting damage as well, so that brings our total to 6,000 combined, which is great. We are first by experience, we are fourth by the damage, and we got ourselves 187,000 profits. This is nothing to cry about, and this is nothing to complain about. That's beautiful. Okay, for a last game, I am going to show you how the things would look like whenever you are changing the setup a bit, and whenever you get rid of the ventilation and you get yourself experimental turbo, because the tank will feel significantly more nimble and it will feel significantly better, at least in my opinion. And if you want to tune up the tank even more, use bounty stabilizer, and even you can go as far as to use the stabilizer directive, so your bloom wouldn't be so bad. Okay, would you look at that? And now we have a bit different we have a bit different map whenever we can play aggressively. So in this type of situation, we can just simply can go vroom like this, take this position and try to fight against the enemy heavy tanks. Now, as you can see, since we are using the turbo, the tank became significantly more agile and mobile, and in the same time you will see that bloom being a bit lesser whenever we are going to get into the right position, and now we can even punish the heavy tanks arriving into position. For me, this tank is a heavium. You are not sniping with this vehicle, you are playing quite aggressively, or if you are pushing in the smart way and bullying the medium tanks and whatnot, right? So keep this in mind. This is how I look into all of this, and this is how I treat this vehicle overall, right? That is okay, we can't complain about this. We are just searching for the cupola shot. We managed to find one. That's great. It's absolutely amazing. Meanwhile, there is IS-3. Oh, okay, very, very nice. Now, I'm getting penetrated, not a big deal. He has no bloody clue what is going to happen now. And now we are going to load the gold ammo. Now, whenever you are loading the gold ammo with this mother trucking tank, you are shredding through everything if you are able to hit your shots. Obviously, the gun is still very, very questionable, and I think this is the weakest bit of this vehicle, but nevertheless, you are able to do many, many nasty things for the enemy forces. As you can see, those guys are afraid to peek at this point in time just because I am sitting over there, and they can't simply... It just simply won't happen. Okay. Okay. Good. We are trying to make a bit of pressure like this. That is okay. Relax, take it easy. We are fine. Straight into the butt. Very nice. Oho is focusing me. I respect that. I respect the hustle. I definitely respect the hustle. And now we are going to be alright. We are going to eliminate the IS-3 from the game. And we will say hello for Mr. Oho. I think Oho just fired, if I'm not mistaken, so we need to hit his cupola. That's okay. We are paying attention whenever he will fire. He is looking into the other tank. He's looking at me, and he eliminated me. Good play. Good play. He definitely focused at me. Not bad whatsoever. That was a solid play. That was a solid play by him. I think I had a brain lag over there, and I played like a mentally challenged imbecile. To be fair with you, that was just simply stupid. It's okay. Sometimes it happens, and there is nothing what we can do about that. Other than that, everything is fine. Let's see the score. And we are back from the last game. Honestly, it was a bit weaker than I expected or than I wanted to, but Oho outplayed me well. He slapped me 3 times, I went nachren to the garage. Not much what I can change about that, and unfortunately it is the feat, but it is how it is. Better luck next time, right? We have 81,000 profits. Oho did a great job. He did everything properly. Good for him, and Oho is a beast at this point in time compared to how it used to look like and how it looks like now. It is a beast. So overall performance is quite weak for this session, that's for sure, but the tank is worth definitely more than that. In the last game, let's get real, it ruined the average score quite heavily, but it is how it is. Nevertheless, we finished with a 2.4 thousand damage, 1.3 thousand assisting damage, so we still have 3.7 thousand combined as a score, right? All in all, the tank is fine, but this is the best equipment setup for this vehicle, at least in my opinion. And a weakness of this tank is low amount of the hit points and the weak gun. Do as you will with this type of information, but this is what I have to say about the object. Anyways, Love you all. Thank you very much for watching and see you very, very soon. Skill is out for today. Peace.